Hey Roblox fans! Today, we're going to talk about a super useful trick that pretty much every pro player knows about. We're talking about server hopping.
You know that feeling, right? You log into your favorite game and it's just kind of empty. Or maybe it's the opposite. It's so crowded you can't get anything done.
Or what about this? You've been waiting all day to find a rare item or a special event, but it's just not happening on your server. So frustrating.
But what if I told you there's a simple way to fix all that? It's a cool trick that players use all the time, and it's called server hopping.
Okay, but before we learn how to hop, we got to understand what we're hopping between. So first things first, what exactly is a game server?
The best way to picture it is like a digital playground. See, every time you join a game on Roblox, you get put into one of these playgrounds. They're all the same map, but each one is its own little world, with different players and different stuff going on.
All right, so now that we know there are tons of these different playgrounds out there for every game, let's learn how to jump between them. It's time to go server hopping.
So, using our playground idea, server hopping is really just leaving the playground you're in and jumping right into a new one. The whole point is to find a better spot, maybe one with more action or fewer people or something really specific you're looking for.
Which brings us to the big question. Why go through all that trouble? What's the point of all this hopping around?
It's all about finding those rare things. Instead of just sitting around and waiting for something cool to happen in your world, you can just jump to another world and another until you find one where it's already happening.
Okay, here's a perfect example from the game Blox Fruits. Some of the coolest quests, like the Race V4 Trials or finding the secret Kitsune Island, can only happen when there's a full moon. Now, you could join a server and wait for hours for night to come, or you could just server hop until you pop into a world where the moon is already shining bright. Smart, right?
All right, you're probably sold. You need to find that rare item, and you need to find it now. So how do you actually do it?
It's actually super easy, and you've got two main choices. There's the basic way, which is built right into Roblox, and then there's what I like to call the power-up way, for when you need to be extra speedy.
Let's start with the simple way. So, go to any game's main page, but instead of clicking that big green play button, look right below it for a tab that says Servers. Click that, scroll down a little bit, and boom, a whole list of other playgrounds. Just pick one and hit Join. That's it, you're in a new server.
Now, what if you need to check a lot of servers really fast? Clicking through that list can get a little slow. And that's where the power-up way comes in, using something called a browser extension.
So what in the world is a browser extension? It's just a little helper tool you add to your web browser, like Google Chrome. There are a bunch made just for Roblox, and a super popular one is called RoPro. Once you add it, it can put brand new buttons right on the Roblox page, including a magical server hop button.
So, which way is better? Well, doing it manually is awesome because it's simple and you don't need to install anything. Plus, you get to choose the exact server you join. But using an extension is so much faster. You just click one button and it zips you to a random new server instantly. It's perfect for when you're really on the hunt. Okay, this all sounds pretty awesome. But I know what some of you might be thinking. Does this feel a little bit like cheating? Let's talk about the most important question of all. Can you get in trouble for this?
Let's just put it out there. By leaving and rejoining games over and over again, are you breaking any of Roblox's rules?
Well, the gaming community has a pretty clear and friendly answer. As one player put it so perfectly on a forum, "Hop away, young buck."
And they are totally right. The answer is a big, fat nope. It is not against the rules. Server hopping is just a normal game strategy. You're not hacking or cheating, you're just using the game's features to find the fun faster. You are 100% safe to do it.
All right, let's wrap this all up. What's the main thing you need to remember from all this?
Server hopping is just a super smart way to switch between game worlds to find new things. It's an amazing tool for hunting down rare events, it's really easy to do, and most importantly, it's totally okay and not against the rules.
So now you have the power to find the adventure instead of waiting for it to find you. The only question left is, what amazing thing are you going to find on your next server hop?